So in the first episode, we built the guitar, and in this episode, we're basically going to go through the finishing process, which starts out with epoxy. The whole guitar is coated and then sanded back so that just the pores are filled and everything has a nice, even, flat surface. And then go through applying shellac, getting a good layer on there, and then doing bodying coats across the entire guitar repeatedly to build up a nice finish. And then make sure that my label gets placed, and I make all my own saddles and nuts out of bone, and I go through a process of filing those out. Place that, and then the polish process begins. We remove the tape and expose the wood again for the bridge, which I radius to the same arch as the guitar, and get everything lined up and glued in place. And then I clean out the finish from the tuner holes, place all the tuners in, line everything up, make sure it's running nice and straight, get them anchored in place and secured. And then onto the frets, everything gets marked, flat sanded level. And then I have to go through and recrown, put the roundness to everything, and then file off any sharp fret ends, get everything polished back up, and get everything cleaned off again, and then put some of the oil back into the fretboard. Once the glue's dried on the bridge, I can go back through it and do the holes and ream those out to fit the pins, and put some preliminary strings on to figure out where the saddle goes, set the intonation, and put that in place. Like I said, once again, I go through that whole process of sanding and polishing up a saddle to fit that slot. And then it's finally time to string up the guitar. I use D'Addario Auto Trim tuners, so I don't have to snip the string. It automatically cuts those for you, which is nice. Go through and set all the strings to the right depth, and the guitar is finished. I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. Obviously Coco for the Coco bolo back and sides. That's what she got named. Turned out really pretty, and everything was spot on. I mean, it turned out great. This is probably the best guitar I've made so far. The intonation's spot on across everything. And it's really balanced. It's got a nice deep end, and it's got a really nice higher end as well. This was recorded, I did all this on my iPhone, so for what it's worth, that's what you can get out of it. And I'm learning how to finger style pick, so put this in the hands of somebody who knows how to play a guitar, and I think they'd really like it. But yeah, on to the next guitar. So thanks for watching.